President Trump is threatening a major economic attack on Russia. This comes after a night of heavy airstrikes against Ukraine.
Fox 5's Antwan Lewis live in the newsroom. And Antwan, this comes as the U.S. and Ukraine are preparing to once again talk about ending the war.
That part, Steve. News being met with cautious optimism. Now, after last week's Oval Office meltdown, the U.S. and Ukraine appear to be ready to be in the same room again. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky told a meeting of the European Council that talks between the two countries on peacefully ending Ukraine's war with Russia will likely resume next week in the Middle East. Zelensky said that his country is ready to take steps towards that, which depends on Russia's willingness to be at the table. Overnight, Russia attacked Ukraine's energy infrastructure, impacting the country's ability to provide heat and electricity to parts of the country. Trump has threatened to levy large-scale financial sanctions and tariffs against Russia in response to the attack. Today at the White House, the president acknowledged that a peaceful end to the war will take some work.
We're meeting in Saudi Arabia on sometime next week early, and we're talking. I find that in terms of getting a final settlement, it may be easier dealing with Russia, which is surprising because they have all the cards. I mean, they're bombing the hell out of them right now. And I put a statement in, a very strong statement. Can't do that. You can't do that. Mr. President, we're trying to help them.
Now to the latest in the tariff tit for tat between the U.S. and Canada now involves dairy and lumber. Here's what's going on. The president is now warning that he might implement more tariffs on those goods coming from north of the border. Trump accuses Canada of ripping the U.S. off with lumber and dairy tariffs in recent years. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said earlier this week that he expects the trade war with the U.S. to go on for the foreseeable future. The White House ignited a trade war when it placed a 25% tariff on select goods coming from Mexico and Canada. U.S. economists worry that the longer a trade war goes on, it will negatively impact inflation, which at the moment is about where the Feds want it to be.
While progress in reducing inflation has been broad-based, recent readings remain somewhat above our 2% objective. The path to sustainably returning inflation to our target has been bumpy, and we expect that to continue.
Powell also indicated that the central bank can wait on interest rate moves while it watches to see how the president's tariff policies, in fact, play out. That's the latest from the newsroom. Stephen and Natasha, back upstairs to you.
All right, thanks, Antwan.